Hi everybody. So, um, I have some kind of concerns that I want to address for the whole doll series that I'm doing. Um, okay, so what is it? I I went out and I actually purchased a doll on eBay. Now, does this sound like, you know, the uh, the joke little short film thing that I did with a friend? It kind of does. But that's what gave me the idea. So I'm really into watching like Ghost Adventures and uh, heck, I watch a lot of YouTube ghost stuff, and it just really interested me. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out, buy a actual supposedly haunted doll, and actually sit down and document it for days. See if things happen. Uh, the first little doll thing that we did like 4 or 5 years ago, that was uh that was actually a joke that me and a friend named Jason we just did uh, at like in an hour, just joking around. It wasn't anything specific. It wasn't anything amazing. We just we literally just used a doll that already had um, sound stuff in it. It was a very low quality. It was just a joke. And then, of course, Jason thought it was good, and he was like, "Hey, we should actually put it on YouTube." So he put it on YouTube, and that's all that was. Our series, Finding a Ghost, is real. We didn't fake anything there, and we're not faking anything in the in this doll thing. This Living with a Doll um, series that I'm doing is really just me holding my cell phone, and that's pretty much it. I don't really use fancy equipment. I'm not using anything amazing. I'm not using any other cameras, even though I have friends who have cameras. Um, I just I just don't see a reason to. Um, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I This is a personal thing I'm doing. This is something personal that I'm embarking on. Um, I got insulted by it, or for it, for a lot of reasons. So many people are like, ghosts are fake, right? So what are you expecting? You know what? Sure, sure, ghosts don't exist. But then, what's what is it that these people are experiencing? That's the thing that I'm curious about. What are people going through, and why are they experiencing these things? Sorry, it's like 3 in the morning. Ugh. So why are they experiencing these things? That's what I want to get down to. I don't want to hoax anything. I'm tired of going on YouTube and seeing nothing but hoaxes, seeing nothing but just clever fakes. I just don't want to see that. I don't want, if I don't get anything, I don't get anything. And that's what I want. So far I've gotten a little bit of something. I mean, it seems like, wow, you're getting so much. I've had this thing for like 2 weeks. I know some of them said like day one, day two, day three, but it's not the exact days. It's the days that I can actually post them. There's numerous days where I'm not getting any footage because the camera's uh, battery goes out. The footage is just I don't know what happened to it. It just won't work. I've explained this in a couple of videos, but I'm having a lot of problems because I don't do this. You know, this is not something that I'm doing constantly. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to cameras, when it comes to all of this stuff. So, sorry. So this is what I'm going to just explain. Everything you're seeing in this doll stuff is not hoaxed. Like the voice on the recorder, somebody said that it was probably put in afterwards. I mean, if I mean, that would have been really difficult. I think to get it on, I don't know how I would fake the video and record. I don't know, I guess I could record the video from the phone, put it on the computer, and somehow if I knew how to put audio somewhere, I mean, you'd have to. Then again, I don't know this stuff properly, but I mean, even then, I would have to turn off noises to add them, or I mean, it's not what I do, so I don't know what how that could possibly be it. I don't understand the the technical abilities of all of this. That's why I'm using my phone. But that's another thing that's why I didn't start using that recorder until a friend of mine told me about that I could use those recorders, because I was trying to get all of the EVPs on my cell phone or on my thermal camera. So he told me to do it through the recorder. That's why I got that weird voice thing. Now I did run that through the computer. I don't know what I'm looking at. Somebody told me to get, is it called a spectrogram? It's something that just shows the waveform of the audio clip, and that was really cool. Just to see that where it actually came from, and it's there. It's still there. I don't know why. It just wasn't showing up on the audio recorder. I don't know if, okay, so the speaker is in the back of the audio recorder. So, I mean, take my glasses here. So the speaker is, my other hand is holding up the phone. So the speaker is in the back of the recorder. So maybe whenever I was holding it, I don't know. There could be a huge explanation of why the sound was maybe being overlooked. I mean, it could have been something like, I mean, you know what? The audio recorder could have just been messing up. The audio recorder could have been skipping, could have been messing up, and just on those few times, it just pops up. Um, technology, you can't fully trust technology. So, that I mean, that's what I look at it this way. Technology is good and is your friend, but there's so many things that can have little mistakes, have little just slightly go wrong. So that's why I'm looking at that. Yes, it's an interesting, just something weird. I'm yawning so much here, and I'm sorry. It's something weird, but at the same time, I'm gonna take it with a huge grain of salt because I'm not quite sure if it was maybe even user error because I don't I don't know what I'm just doing. I was hitting rewind, I was hitting play, I was hitting stop, rewind, play. So I I don't know. I mean, there's like 5, 6 other buttons that are just there, and I don't know. I really I don't know what I was hitting sometimes. I mean, I hit a few of those buttons, and I was like, let me hit that again, because it put me in a weird little menu. But no, I don't trust technology. I trust me and my senses and what I'm experiencing. Yes, that did startle me. I mean, I had goosebumps, obvious goosebumps in there, and things like that. But it just because it startled me does not mean ghost. Does not mean this is a definitive. Oh, look, it's a ghost or a demon inside this doll. It could still just be a doll. uh, even the doll moving. Some people said we could have been pulling it. We could have had a third person pulling it or something. Um, I'm not quite sure how you would actually rig that up, but first of all, the only video that actually had another person in it was the first video, and I asked my friend to come over to sit on the couch over there. I'm actually pointing to the couch. That's what I'm doing. He sat on the couch over here, and we just played video games. Mainly, that whole thing was not. We didn't set that up for some kind of scare or some kind of creepy effect. The reason I did that to have the camera on us is because part of what the eBay listing said was it was a girl ghost. And, excuse me, I don't know what that was. I think it's my stomach. But a part of it is, okay, so it's a little girl ghost, they say, or it's a girl ghost. Nothing was going on. Nothing happened earlier, and I was like, okay, let's maybe get some added extra energy, added extra presence around and see what happens. Now keep in mind, I had to fast forward it. It was not like, I mean, you got some kind of movement. I don't understand how it rocks back and forth. I mean, even like some comments said, if we had some kind of string or pulling it, I mean, we would have to have a string on the other side somehow pulling it back because it was rocking. So that means I don't think it's a ghost. I don't think it's a ghost. But I do believe in, like, just, forces. There's all, heck, we don't even know what gravity technically does or is or how it works completely. So we just know that gravity is gravity. Yet, if it was a true force, like we know force, we would look like pancakes. We would not be able to jump. So, I don't know why she was rocking. I don't know. But I think there's an explanation. And then let's look at the other ones. She twitches every now and then. There's like little twitches or this or that. I do know for a fact. I'm not saying this is a ghost. I put my phone on like certain places and it'll move. It'll fall. Heck, when you're how many people have been in a room and then hear something in another room, go over there and something has fallen? What caused that? I don't. Who knows? Maybe it was just the movement of the earth eventually causes things to maybe move a little bit. So I'm looking into other reasons for this. Know that I'm not looking at this as a ghost. I'm trying to look at this in a very open point of view. Open. Everything is just, okay, you say it could be ghosts? Let's see. I will allow any possibility to enter my mind because that is how you should approach things like this. Is Sasquatch real? Is Bigfoot real? If you think in your mind, I'm going to prove a Bigfoot, well, then everything is going to prove that Bigfoot. If you think in your mind, I'm going to disprove Bigfoot, everything you find is going to disprove Bigfoot. So if you just stay open-minded and you just completely open, then you could go either way. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to see. And that's what all of this is about. All of this is about truly, actually sitting down and figuring out, is this a true haunting the way people say it is? I don't want to see stuff online that is fake. I want to see things that are legit. Hey, show me. Sit down, experience things with a doll, see what happens. That's my approach to this. It's not fancy. It's not amazingly edited. It's not anything. It's me being as honest and true as I can to show you what I'm going through. If I'm not going through anything, then oh boy, we're bored. But at the same time, I'm not here for entertainment. I'm here for a serious, open-minded look into hauntings or possession or doll haunting, possession. So that's my approach. I didn't mean for this to go so long. I just had a lot to get off my chest, and I had to yawn about 5 or 6 times. It is late, so yeah, I'm gonna do so many more of these. Some people asked, how long am I gonna be doing this? I'm gonna do this until, we truly get an answer. We truly figure something out. So we'll see We'll see how long this lasts. You know, let's figure out what hauntings are. Is it a ghost? I don't know. All right. See you later.